going on, everybody? It's Sutek here, and it's 9:07 a.m. on the 18th of December, a Monday, and I have an amazing ICO to share with you guys today. Amazing, because this is a practical ICO that provides services that people are lacking in many parts of the world. And, I'm always hunting for a good, high quality, long-term investment in the form of an ICO, and I found iungo. And what iungo is essentially a Wi-Fi subcontracting smart contract network on a blockchain. iungo net. Let me just read through this, and then I'll explain it further. Okay. iungo network for everyone, powered by blockchain. Enjoy seamless connectivity, worldwide access with one account, always secure web access, instantly become a part of a global network, VPN service for total anonymity, anonymity, help connecting developing regions. This is a big selling point. Paid for services. It's like Airbnb for internet access. Alright, here's the bonus for the token sale, 50% bonus up to the 21st. So you have 3 days to get the 50% bonus before it goes down to 35%. Here's the video. It doesn't really explain much, so I'll try to explain it further for you. Here's the roadmap, typical stuff. Here's the advisors. Alright, now Dylan Sharkey is the former head of sales solutions at LinkedIn, and we know how massive LinkedIn has gotten. And the team is down here. Alright, here's the entire team. So the devs and advisors. So we have about 16 people, 20 people working on this. Pretty awesome. I like to, of course, I like to see an actual team with people who are qualified, and everyone below is highly qualified. You can look at their LinkedIns. They all have huge backgrounds in business and tech. So, you're dealing with qualified, high quality people when you look at that. Now, let me explain how this works. Alright, because I didn't really understand. They didn't give me enough information on this website, on the landing page here. So I went to the Telegram and I spent about an hour questioning the admin over there, because I didn't really understand how it worked. So, for users, you have access to millions of hotspots through smart contract. Okay, so if you're going around somewhere where there's not a lot of internet and you open up your iungo app and you try to connect to the internet, it will look for the closest connection and you'll be able to connect to it. And depending on who is the provider is, you might have to go through some ads. All right. You'll have to provide an email address, other things of that nature. But you'll be able to go around and search for iungo hotspots and use the internet for free. Now, when you're connecting to an iungo hotspot, what it is it basically is a person who has a connection to a wireless router or a direct data connection on their smartphone, and what they're doing is subcontracting out their internet to somebody else. Alright, so you're connecting to somebody else's personal connection and subcontracting out. Now, for that person who is doing the subcontracting, they can charge you what they want to charge to connect to their network. And they can also provide you with a VPN if they want to. And if you pay for premium, then that means that they will have no ads, and the parameters are different. The speed is different, and you'll be able to use full speed. All right, full bandwidth. Now, ready for e-commerce? Well, the person who is the provider charges the user directly. So that's how they get access. And the smart contract confirms the contract. And so that's how a user will get access from a provider. And then, if the provider buys a premium, which they should, then there's revenue sharing, email marketing, all right? No in-app ads. So a premium provider makes ads, and the user clicks the ads, the provider gets paid, okay? Support user statistics, that's very important. And the revenue sharing is also important. So it's a very simple concept, and the reason why it's going to be big, it's going to be big for a number of reasons. One, it's going to be huge in the developing world. So if you're a village somewhere in some country that does not have an internet connection, or maybe has one person that has internet connection, that person who has the internet connection will be able to sell internet to every single person in that village or that town. So that person can essentially become an internet subcontractor who is providing internet for hundreds, possibly even thousands of people. People who did not have internet before. And the provider can set the price. Okay, so, a downside possibly is that a provider, if they're the only provider, they can really gouge the customers. But, the customers and the provider can work that out. It's a smart contract system. So a provider can charge, somebody who maybe can't afford a certain price, they can charge them a lower price. So it's really a free market system, free market business model to provide internet to people who don't have access to it. All right. And that's what's really important. There are a lot of places in the world who do not have access. Still in 2017. And that's what iungo is providing. Now, maybe you're a user who travels a lot, right? Maybe you travel to remote parts of the world, or you just travel to a lot of different locales, and you don't want the hassle of trying to connect to all these different routers. You have to get the password, this, that, and the other. Well, you can use your iungo app and just connect to whoever's around. And then that way you don't have to worry about connecting to the hotel Wi-Fi, or, maybe you're camping or you're sleeping somewhere that's very remote, and you can connect to the iungo app and connect to the iungo network. So this is a very practical, forward-thinking company here. And I suspect that as soon as this comes out and this is actually up and running, it's going to go viral, because the utility of it is just so great that as soon as people have a chance to use this, they will. They just have to know about it, right? And that's up to the team, of course. They have to market it. But as far as practical use, this is definitely one of the top ICOs I've ever seen in terms of practical use. A lot of ICOs are very techy, for lack of a better word. They really don't address a problem that exists in the world. And that's really what I look for. I look for ICOs that address problems. All right, I'm interested in problem solving. And that's what this does. All right, ETN, Electronium, that's one that solves a problem. And iungo also solves a problem. Crypterium solves a problem. TokenPay solves a problem. And this is another one that addresses a big issue in the world, which is internet access. So the roadmap, we're talking about 2019 before it's all said and done, okay? So this is a long-term buy. You have to think long-term. And this is you're not going to get your money back immediately. But the cryptocurrency hits exchanges in 2018 in February. But we're not going to see the final product until probably 2020, all right? We're talking about 2019 here. That's probably a generous estimate. So you might see your money back in February, but in terms of the product, the finished product, it's going to be at least 2019. So you have to think long term, and that's what the price of the token will coincide with, is with the progress that iungo makes throughout the years. So anyway, guys, you want to check this out, I'm putting the link in the description box. Do check it out. This is another outstanding long-term hold ICO. Watch the video here. Check out the videos with the dev team. And jump in, guys. 50% bonus up until the 21st, so jump in immediately. And you can buy with a credit card, Litecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. So there's multiple ways to buy it, all right? So take care, guys. I'll see you later today. And have a great Monday. Peace.